Hi, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 2 of my Ferrari SF24 build. So, previously, got the front of the Ferrari done, and last time we put on the engine for the Red Bull, and this time we're going to continue with the Ferrari. Okay, looks like I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. Okay, so we have a red beam here and a pin, and then we take this axle with the beams on, with beam with 2 axles, and then a wing panel here goes there, and now we're going to put on blue pin, put this axle beam, and then same thing, another one of these little red pins, and put this other wing there, and it goes on the other side. Okay, now this is gonna go at this single guy here, beam with axle, and that axle is gonna sit in there. So that's fun. Okay, and then we take this yellow beam, pop it on there. Now what am I using? I'm using this beam, a long axle, pin, and a short axle pin, and then that is going in like that. Okay, now we have a gray beam, and I'm gonna guess we are building steering stuff. These steering components or mechanism. So we have that, and we have this gear. Oh, that's supposed to mesh. So I gotta put it there, because that's supposed to mesh. Okay, that should do that. Now this beam, okay. Now I have another one of these beams, and I'm supposed to put, okay, so this is different. This one goes here, and then this other axle goes on like that. And I gotta connect it, or I'll put it like so. We have a gear on the brown axle. Okay, make sure it's not too tight. We have another gear, this long gray axle, and then 2 small gears. It's not meshing. They mesh with each other. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's just, okay, it is turning them all. Make sure it's not too tight over there. And then I think that's supposed to be down just a little bit. Like so, and then that hooks up to this piece, and that goes like this. Okay. Okay, now we have this beam. I'm just gonna hold those like that. And what is this? We're gonna put this connector, the yellow on yellow axle. So that goes there. We have an small L beam. Okay, that goes like that, and then we put the other beam on the other side. Okay, and connect them like so. That's somewhat in the middle. Okay, so this is gonna sit on there. Then we gotta put this like so. Nothing's connected yet. I'm just getting stuff in place here. And then we have a collar on the top here. Okay, and then steering. Oh, this is where the steering wheel is. Okay. Let's get that up and down. Okay, that's the wrong way. I guess we can just turn it around. There we go. So that's gonna turn like that. Is that... Which one do you think is... Did I make a little too tight there? Yeah, it just is. It is a little tight one way for some reason. Okay, now we have the axle connector up here. And axle going all the way back. And then pins. We gotta put some pins in here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so we can have the steering on the top as well. That's what that's for. Yeah, that's what that's for. Now, what are we doing here with these two big frame pieces? Okay, we need a beam or a pin on the corner of each one. Okay, there we go. Now, there's just this one pin here. So where do I put it? I put it on there? No, it's the other way around. It's supposed to go there. Okay, that one's there, and then this one is on this side. Like that. Okay. Now I need to take these pins and we're pushing them through, oh, we're pushing them through the yellow beam on the front here. So we get something connected. These don't, there, that one went through and that one went through. Okay, so we got those connected through there, and now we have the front of the car, or the front suspension, this way, and this is going to connect. Okay, that's connecting there to the steering. Do I have things straight? Okay, so there we go. And then this needs to go where? Down here. That is where it goes. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're connected and we have steering. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it hooked up. Okay, now we got these two beams. Do it twice. Same connections twice. They must be going top to bottom then. Okay, that's that one, and then that one. Okay, that works. Okay, and now we put, we're gonna set these on top, and I think that pin is gonna go in there. Now where are we? Okay, the red pin has to line up over here. Okay, so there's a pin up there, and a place right there for that. So that is good, and then we push the blue and the red pins in. Okay, now we're getting a little more solidified here. And then 2 of the T-bars are going to hook all this stuff up. T-beams here, and we'll put that one over here. Okay, there we go. Right there. And I gotta make some winglet things here. Okay, we got those and these. Two half beams. And then this goes, well, one goes this way, and one goes the other way. Like that, and this long one. Okay. So those two now are going to sit above this piece here and hook that together. Okay. It's a little tricky because it's got a, that black pin's got to go in. There. That's that side. Oops, I did that one the wrong way. I think, yeah, that's the wrong way. It's supposed to go this way. And that goes in there. It's a matter of just pushing that black pin in there. And that's that. That's nice and smooth there, nice detail there. Orange pins. Now these often just go to connect and then they aren't used for anything else. So then we have this long axle pin is actually going to hook that together. So you have a long one and a short one. Okay. I think that's right. And collars are going on the bottom one. Okay, L are these angle beams here. Put the blue axle pins in. Okay, now these are sitting this way. Oh, they're going into here. Okay, so they go like this. That's neat. It is neat. Come on, go through that other beam. There we go. that is a interesting little way to do that. Okay, there we go. Those are connected. And now eight orange pins for eventually connecting the front and the back. Be careful, don't want that sticking out. Okay, I think this is probably this last little piece here for something. The T tanks. And that, just push that in. Okay, and we have another one of these, and then this thing. Okay, we're gonna put that on this side, okay. That's interesting. Oh, we're putting a axle in there. And putting the black gear. Oh, this is for the top, I'm guessing. Or maybe not. Black gear, oh, maybe it is. So we got the gray pin and we're putting the bottom or that angle in there. And then the connector. So there's that. Moving. Okay. Oh, this is actually hooking up to here. Okay. Well, that's interesting because that is going to hook up to the steering. And then these orange pins are going, not that one. So I must be getting a beam in there eventually. So these ones are supposed to go in like that and then hold that steering piece in. There we go. And take this and get these two long blue pins in, yellow beams on, and black pins in here. And then, oh, this is the other, okay, so this is where these other orange ones connect to. So it's not to connect to the back, it's to actually set up this whole steering mechanism. And like that, okay. Yeah, that turns it. Okay, that has been part 2 of my Ferrari SF24 build. We have built the steering onto the front here, so that's pretty good. It's working and everything is pretty smooth. So, in comparison, this is the first 2 parts of the Ferrari, and this is the first 2 parts of the Red Bull. So we start at the front with the Ferrari and the back with the Red Bull. So, anyway, I'm going to continue with the Ferrari, so if you'd like to see that, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.